afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team's going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Colby Allard gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And now here is Bo Bichette, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Bo Bichette.
Now here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two. And now the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ballgame. So now into the box is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Pitch on the way. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting second.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Man at first for him following the one-out single. Back up the middle to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. And inning in the books. No score here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And now the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
And the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit.
Batting six, the right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Gurriel is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly. Here's Joey Gallo now. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's 0 for 4.
The right fielder, Joey.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Back goes Springer to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Simeon takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Chris Davis.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Hit hard to third, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AV. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
And now Alejandro Kirk. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Davis. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. The pitch. Slow roller left side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and now here's Nate Lowe.
For the Rangers.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And there's the first out here in the Texas third.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jose Trevino.
So next to the plate for Texas, Jose Trevino. First pitch of the AB on its way. The 1-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, third base.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
The batter number 15, second baseman.
Now at the plate here is Nick Solak. He singled first time up. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They're on the short end of a...
Leading off with the Blue Jays.
First offering.
Marcus.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that brings in George Springer. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dahl has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone. Next to bat for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. David Dahl to the plate now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The left fielder.
Here it comes.
David.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
He throws him on the fastball there. David Dahl becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flew out in his only at bat so far. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
A ball and a strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. 2-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Striding in is Chris Davis, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Gurriel finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Rangers lead 1. It remains 1-0. At the plate now is Lourdes Gurriel. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 44.
Up next, Rowdy Tellez. First pitch of the AB now. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike. And that. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Charlie Culberson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Next to hit, Nate Lowe. He flew out in his last AB. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you could put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. The 1-2. Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Up next to the Rangers, third baseman.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Another look to first. A dive, but he's back. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
He swings and misses, throw down. And it's behind the runner to first. Kiner-Falefa, the runner at second with 1 away. Got him. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday.
The right fielder, Joey Gallo.
At the plate now, Joey Gallo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So 4 back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Heading out towards shallow right. Solak ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Bo Bichette, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Digging in will be Marcus Semien. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Here's George Springer, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 0-2 once more.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance. And here's the former prize dot.
Leading off for the Rangers, the designated hitter,
A.J. Cole enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch on its way.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Lifted down the line in left. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Chris Davis now. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. To the left side, but it's well foul. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Nate
first
Lowe
baseman.
will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get. Excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And another foul ball. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an.
So here is Jose Trevino. Try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. A ball and no strikes.
Trevino.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. No hits to this point. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And there are 2 away now. That'll bring in Nick Solak. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts 1 at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Soft liner to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Weak grounder down the line at third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left.
Lead off for the Rangers. The lefty.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old.
A designated hitter. Number
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Jordan Romano will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Into the box now, Willie Calhoun. Romano is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next to dig in, Chris Davis. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can. exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Nate Lowe stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Jose Trevino waits on deck. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
3-1 fastball,
Now
middle.
Catcher, Jose Trevino.
Stepping in now, Jose Trevino, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Up next for the Rangers, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and their runners at the corners now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike. Fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. So a full count now. Nick Solak would be next. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Stepping.
Leading off for Toronto, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Row, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Semien rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do. Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings, as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High and deep to right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Left field.
Now into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in its last at bat. Right to him. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now to the plate, here is Rendell Grichuk. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over. 8-3 is today's final. Texas